EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready, get ready. Back 25. Ready. Hey, free players. No. Space. Motion to backfield. Ready to go.
They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Check.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack.
I'm coming. 61, jump! 51! Hey, Charlie!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Right here, 41 Mike. Strip that ball. Hey, 41 Mike. Watch the screen. Go.
Now Ryan on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. A give, the first man through, Gillespie, the fullback. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Josh Ferguson with his first carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
45 to Mike.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Bill O'Brien, an offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on fourth. Now Watson, and he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Down, ready, 25. Hey, express. 21. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 41. Watch the screen. Go.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? He needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check 41. Tight dog.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On third down, Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Watch out. Big dash. Go. Wait.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. Looking end zone for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Fourth down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for Jordan Thomas. Brings up 3rd down and
10. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. We're scoreless after 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A pickup of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
The Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. And it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Check, check, check 41. Hey. He's checking. Crash. Shit.
And that'll set him back 5.
All day, baby, all day.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, and he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Hey, check. 41. Check 41.
To throw again is Ryan. He's got Sanu. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Ryan now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Again, Ryan. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Switched on him. Switch it. Whip. Watch the whip. Show it up.
Throwing again. Ryan. Got Hooper on the short connection, and he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. Check. Lucky. Check. Where's that?
Ryan will throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the shotgun, Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the rush coming, and he's taken down. Deion Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him. Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Alan Bailey, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll toss it to Miller. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
Set. 19. 45. I got it.
From the gun, Watson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. They're going for it. It's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. The throw over the middle, taken in. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Hey, we gotta snap it. We gotta snap it.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I know you felt that one.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Single, slot.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. 75 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
You ain't going nowhere. In the car.
Here's Watson, operating from the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
45. 2 yards. Mike, 45.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try the air now with Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson, flush to his right. And no, it's incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. So obviously that one really hurts not to be able to convert. But this one's not over yet, Charles. Look at the clock, and then also 2 timeouts still left for him.
And if I'm coaching the defense, I think I'm going all out. And what I mean by that is nothing but pressure packages going at them. I'm going to force them on offense to kind of gamble a little bit because I will leave openings, right? You can sting me, but how often will they want to do that? They're going to want to run the ball and bleed the clock. I'm going after them, hoping to make a big play.
And in a sense, 3 timeouts with that 2-minute warning looming.
Great note right there because it was the 2 timeouts. They get a 3rd one back. They still have a chance.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mark 55. Mark 55. Let's get it together, defense.
To throw again. Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. He's got a man. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 26. Out. No.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Kill. Wait. Hey, free clearance.
Freeman again. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop them behind the line for the 2nd straight play. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.